Hello, we are going to do a lower body workout today, a 15-minute lower body workout. So let's warm up our lower body with a few knee hugs here. Let's get things moving. So I'm going to show you a few variations on everything as we go. You can add weight for resistance at home if you have anything. You can use dumbbells, kettlebells, medicine balls, milk jugs, whatever you can get your hands on. All right, we're gonna do some gate openers. Swing those hips open, loosen those hips up. So we're gonna go through a couple of different circuits. We're gonna start with 4 exercises. We're going to go through each exercise one time and then start over from the top and bust through twice at whatever intensity you are comfortable with. Remember, you don't want any pain. We're going to switch and come out and in. You do not want any pain in any of your joints at any time. So if something doesn't feel right in your knees or your hips or your back, then back off and probably try something else instead of that exercise. Everything feels good? And keep pushing. All right, so we're gonna get into our first circuit here. First exercise is going to be just a squat. So I'm gonna start a timer just to keep us on track. And with this squat, you are sitting down and squeezing up. So pretend there's a chair back behind you. Push through those heels and squeeze those glutes up. So you can do just a squat here. If you have dumbbells at home, you can hold those dumbbells out to your side and do a squat using the weight. Or if you just have a medicine ball or a kettlebell or just one dumbbell, you can hold it at your chest. All right, next up I'm gonna have you grab a remote control or your cell phone or some light weight if you have it. And we're going to do alternating lunges where we pass this weight back and forth under our leg. Perfect. So you can pass anything, a pencil, a pen, but by passing something under your leg and make sure you get low enough into that lunge. So make sure that you're staying tall for your posture and spine and driving through that heel for the motion. All right, next up, we're gonna do a calf raise. So all you're gonna do is just go up on those toes, up and down. So again, you wanna add weight to it. You can hold on to some weights. You can hold the weight at your chest, or you can just go up and down like we're doing here. Working those calves and the lower leg, squeezing up. Doing good. Perfect, all right. Next up we're going into a sumo squat. So feet are just wider than hip width, toes out, pressure stays through those heels. Knees go wide, you squeeze up and in. So get those inner thighs and glutes engaged, squeezing up. So again, we can use weight. We can hang on to a kettlebell or some dumbbells. Or if you want to hold something at your chest, that's a little more challenging. Whatever you have. Squeezing up. Just make sure you feel that butt. You're going to feel those inner thighs. Glutes, everything's squeezing you back up. Perfect. All right, so we're starting over round 2. I'm gonna use the weights this time. Have some dumbbells off to my side for the squats. We're going with that regular squat first. So you're sitting back into a chair, standing up. Make sure you get those glutes to engage. Coming up so that butt goes back, squeezing up. Good, just keep a nice steady pace. We're going for muscle strength here. Feel that heart rate raising a little bit. So you don't have a lot of downtime. We're moving one from the next. You're getting a little cardio work in here too. Excellent. All right. Next up was that passing of the dumbbell with those alternating lunges or passing of the remote or whatever you're using. So drive off that front heel. Remember to stay tall through your spine, not to lean forward, not to let that knee shift too far forward so it goes over that toe. You shouldn't feel any strain in the knees at all. You feel nice and strong in the glutes and hips as you drive back up, as well as those quads and the top of the legs. Nice job. Keep it going. Perfect. All right, so we got calf raises next here. Going up on our toes again. Again, if you want to hold weights, actually I will hold some weights this time. Just adding a little to it. Good. And just go with a weight that feels right. If you have a couple different weights to choose from. If it feels like your form's not right, then the weight might be too heavy. And just lighten up a little bit. Nice job. Up on those toes, doing good. A few more here. Excellent. All right, going into the sumos next. I'm going to use a kettlebell for the sumos this round. So if you have a kettlebell or a milk jug, that works. I have some milk jugs that I fill with sand that I use in the summer at my outdoor boot camps. That's always an option. I'm sure you can fill it with rocks, water, whatever. You can make your own weights out of anything. Keep that form, pushing away from the floor, squeezing up and in, those inner thighs and glutes, nice and strong. Perfect. All right, so that was our first circuit. Already done. So grab a quick sip of water if you need one. I'm gonna grab one. Then we're gonna go into our next circuit here. So our next circuit is some body weight exercises. The first exercise we can use some dumbbells with if you have dumbbells, which I'll show you in the second round. We are going to start with our left leg down, and we are going to do a one leg deadlift. So if you're not familiar with a deadlift, it is a hip hinge. So your body stays nice and straight, your hips are gonna stay nice and level, and you're just tipping down, coming up. So if you're wobbly, you can hold on to a chair or something for balance. You can put your arms out like an airplane. Like I said, in the next round, I'm gonna hold dumbbells, which actually does help stabilize you some. So again, body stays nice and tall. You're hinging at the hips. You're gonna feel the back of that leg that you're standing on. You're gonna feel that hamstrings and glutes. You're gonna feel them lengthen, and then picture them shortening to pull you back up. This is excellent balance work for you. So if you're wobbling all over the place, don't worry about it. That's pretty normal when you first start. If you don't practice your balance, you lose it. So keep it up. This is one of those ones that's good to do when you're in the kitchen waiting for the water to boil or something like that, and you've got a little extra time in your hands. Okay, so next we're going into a lunge. So instead of alternating this time, we're gonna stay on the same side. We're gonna stay nice and tall. Come down into your lunge. You're gonna rotate to the outside of your front leg. Come back in, come up and back down. So stay in that split stance and find that glute. Feel that glute of that leg that's in front, squeezing, especially as you rotate, to stabilize you. Nice and strong. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, we're going into the other leg now. Same exact thing. So nice tall posture through that spine. Going down, you're rotating to the outside of that front leg. Back in and up. and strong. Digging into the glutes. Squeezing up. Nice job. This one's a little harder. The legs are already a little tired. Again, we're working on that balance. It's our balance circuit. Perfect. All right, so we're going back into that one leg deadlift. I'm going to hold on to some weights here this time. You don't have to grab weights. If you want to give it a try and you have some, go for it. You're hinging forward. Now that leg that goes back behind you, you think about kind of rotating your toe in towards the center. That'll pull that leg under and drop the hips to make sure they help stay level. So feel the back of that leg you're hinging on, working. Nice job. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna switch to the other leg. We're gonna do the same thing. So you have that hinge. The leg that's floating up behind you can stay rotated in to help keep that pelvis level. And feel the back of that working leg engaging, pulling you up. Good. It's okay if you need to hold on to something. First few times you do this exercise, it is challenging. Working that balance, nice work. And that core engaged to stabilize hamstring and glute on this working leg. Perfect. All right, we're going into the lunge rotation again here. Gonna rotate to the outside of that front leg. Going down and twist, back in and up. So you're actually holding that lunge for a few seconds. You have to stabilize as you rotate and then come up. And feel those legs burning a little bit. That's good, you're working them. After these lunges, we just have 2 more exercises on the floor to finish with. You are almost done. Doing good. Perfect. All right, we're going to switch into the other side one more time here. Staying nice and tall in that lunge position again. You're lunging down, twisting to the outside of that front leg, reach and up. So this exercise is about control, stabilizing and controlling. We're not looking for speed. We're looking to really work those muscles. Keeping good alignment, not shifting forward as you get tired. Fatigue, everything in the right way. That's how you get stronger when we hit fatigue with those muscles. Doing good. Excellent. All right, so next we're gonna go down on the floor. So if you are on a carpeted floor that you just wanna lay down on, if you have a mat, I'm gonna grab a mat for myself here. You go down on that mat. Make sure you can see me here. And we are going to go with some hip raises and hamstring work. A little more hamstring work for you. All right. So you're going to start on your back here. And just get the timer going again to keep me on track. And we're going to do some hip raises. So we're going to squeeze those glutes up and then back down. So kind of tuck your pelvis, squeeze those glutes, and use that butt to open your hips up, getting that back, everything off of the floor. Try not to tense up into your neck or shoulders, and work on keeping your knees in parallel. Perfect. All right. Next one here, we're going up into that bridge and you're holding at the top. So get those hips up, keep them up here. You're going to come up on your heels and you're going to walk your legs out. This is a hamstring walkout. So we're just going to walk them out so they get straight. Then let your butt hit the ground. Bring your legs back in and start over. Hips up, keep those knees in parallel. Walk out on those heels. Feel those hamstrings in the back of the legs. And down. Good, as you're walking out, you kind of pull in and push into the floor a little bit with that leg as it steps out. Get those hamstrings to turn on a little bit more. All right, so we just have each of those one more time. Go back into those hip raises. Tilt the pelvis, squeeze those glutes, and push open. Doing good. Almost done here. Just got each of these one more time, then I got a quick stretch I'm gonna have you do. Squeezing up, keeping those knees in parallel. Those legs are probably a little fatigued by now, and that's good. You've been working them. Fast and efficient. All right, quick little rest here, and we're going into that walkout one last time. You got this. So tilt that pelvis, squeeze those glutes. Hips stay up on those heels. You're walking out, all the way out. Get those legs almost straight, and then the butt comes down. Bring it back in, and hips up. Dig into those heels. Or what I said, if you kind of pull into that heel a little bit, like you're trying to tuck your leg back, those hamstrings will grab even more. Nice and strong in that backside. Doing good. Excellent. All right, and then just a quick stretch we're gonna do here. I want you to take your left or right ankle across your left knee here. Then you're gonna grab that left thigh and pull in if you can. If you can't, go ahead and just stay here and get some pressure into that knee. If you can, pull back, pull in, and you're gonna open your left leg to add a hamstring stretch. And if you tuck your toe up towards your knee, you'll even add that calf in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, and let's switch it. Take that left ankle over the right thigh. Grab that right thigh back if you can, otherwise just push on that knee. Open that right leg up and pull that toe up towards the knee. So you should feel that left hip, right hamstring, and right calf. Lots of things stretching at once. And down. All right, awesome work. Thanks for joining me. If you want more of a workout, you can go through it again or add this to one of my upper body or core workouts. All right, have a good day.